What did the Jonas Brothers say while playing Riichi Mahjong? Up on a west, I guess my hand's a goddamn mess. I'll go for half flush here, it's true. I'm praying for bamboo, I'm cooking through and through, although this hand count is only 2. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. I don't know if the Jonas Brothers were allowed to swear in their songs. I also don't know if they've really played Riichi Mahjong. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. Look, I'm feeling a lot better today. We don't have to talk about the shadow realming that we suffered in the last video. Spoilers, of course, a little bit of spoilers there for the last one. But hey, we learn from our mistakes, right? We pick ourselves up again after we get knocked onto the floor, and we try to notice the save tiles that other people discard after someone calls Riichi, because that's a very, very easy way to not deal in, to end the game without having egg on your face, folks. And I'm just gonna say this right now, as we draw into, we're 1 tile away from Tenpai, folks. This is not a drill. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai. If you like the song or you like the genre, consider, oh! I wait 1 turn. I wait 1 turn for a better hand. Like a gazillion and a half tiles in the circle suit get us that better hand. Left Lord cannot play safe at all. I mean, dude, this hand improves so easily though. And it's early enough in the game. If we draw into a circle 2, I'll still definitely sumo. Oh! And now, okay, the Riichi is huge here. The Riichi is absolute edit. Thank you. Caught into 3, Dora. What? We didn't even. Just make sure to like and subscribe to the video, like and comment if you like the thing. It helps out the channel a lot. We gotta talk about this game, folks. Okay. Would I have called Riichi here if I had seen that Left Lord conned into? Oh my. What happened here, folks? Oh, wait. Riichi Ipatsu Dora, and this is enough for a farm-to-table Mongon. The Left Lord, thank you. Should I have called Riichi there? Should I have genuinely called Riichi there? They conned into 4 Dora. I can just stay lying in wait for Damaten Pinfu, I suppose. But then, like, oh, you shouldn't be seduced, okay, by confirmation bias. Confirmation bias just slipped into something a little bit more comfortable, but I don't know if I want to let myself be swayed by that, you know? This is a weird one, folks. I don't really know what our pair is going to be. Is it really going to be the 4 of bamboo? It seems that way, but why not keep our complicated shape alive and kicking? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 shapes in our hand. Arguably, you know, we could keep the 8. All right, if I had thrown 1 there, we would have had a 7-8 in our hand. But then what we would have to throw away is the 6-8 shape here in the bamboo suit, and I don't want to do that. 8 of bamboo is actually the door. So, folks, so I was up last night. You know, while other people were clubbing, I was studying the blade. I was doing my Riichi Mahjong puzzles. A lot of people have been sharing a lot of incredible Mahjong resources in the Discord, linked in the description, of course. Yeah, the 4 is going to be our pair. There's no way we're using anything else as our pair. We'd love to do a little Riichi Pinfu Tenhou Dora action. Oh baby, as the dealer, this would be a le epic comeback, fellow memers. This would be a le epic comeback if we could win this hand in the dealer seat. It tastes absolutely delicious. Would I chi into a 7 of bamboo? I would absolutely chi into a 7 of bamboo. Would I chi into something here? I don't know if I would chi into something there. It's a very interesting proposition. I don't like the idea of being having a single tile wait, but I do like the idea of being in Tenpai. Anyway, someone linked a really, really great list of nope, not today. 3, 4, 5 Sanshoku. Okay, now this is disgusting. Now this is honestly one of the most disgusting hands I've ever seen in my entire life. That's not really true, but it's kind of nasty here if we get into a 3 of characters or a 7 of bamboo. Again, 7 of bamboo would give us the nuttiest little Riichi you've ever seen in your entire life. But anyway, I'm gonna chi here. I'm gonna chi because this is Tenhou, Sanshoku, one Dora. This is a 3-Han hand as the dealer, and it feels pretty good to be in Tenpai here. I don't know if we can really improve this hand. We could draw into another Dora tile, but then we're on a double pair away for the Dora and the 4 of bamboo. Yuck. I don't particularly like that. I was reading a PowerPoint that someone linked. This is true, by the way. Last night, instead of going to the club or whatever, I read a PowerPoint about Riichi Mahjong. I was reading a PowerPoint about like what biases you should not engage with. And the only two that I remember very vividly, because I was reading it kind of late at night, the best time to be studying or absorbing information, if you didn't know, because you forget everything because you're so tired. Positivity bias and negativity bias. You can't be swayed by like, oh, it would be so great if all of this could happen, right? If we just called a chasing Riichi here, imagine how good it would be if someone dealt in. You can't be swayed by that. Oh no, I don't do that. That would ruin all of our shapes in our hand. We could pawn here, be on a single tile, wait for the Dora. That's like nasty. Oh. Oh my god, I almost didn't see that. Oh my, how do I miss these? I'm losing my mind right now. I don't deserve this. I genuinely, I don't know if I deserve this. It's a dealer Mongon, folks. It's 12,000 points in the bank, no album out. We're in East 2. I'm running this table right now. Other people are going to be like, how are we going to cobble together a YouTube thumbnail from this one? Holy smokes. Are you seeing this, Monsieur Krabs? This is nuts. This is a very easy half flush. Oh, hachi machi. Is it a half flush, folks? Is it a half flush? Look me dead in the eyes and ask me the question if this is a half flush in the bamboo suit. And I'll tell you what. Rigged? Actual. Am I? What? Oh, okay. How many tiles am I away from Tenpai? That's a good one, right? That's a good question. Am I in Tenpai? No, I'm not. What do I want to be waiting for? That's an amazing question. I think we throw this away. Could still accept 7 of bamboo here. We'd like to draw into like another 8 of bamboo or something zuzzy like that, and then get on a double-sided wait for a 1 or a 4. Dora is the green dragon. Can't deny the fact that that's still a little spicy, right? Someone could pawn into a instant Mongon. You ever heard of instant ramen, but instant Mongons? This is the greatest luck I've ever had in a really long time. Someone up there likes the Jonas Brothers. And I don't blame them for, like, how do you play around this half flush? I've now ripped something precious from every single person at this table. I've now stolen something valuable from everyone at this table. This is a great hand. This is an amazing hand. Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious. It's a very Riichi pinfoolable situation right now. I think I throw away the 4 of circles unless we draw something around the 4 of circles. Definitely. 4, 5, 6 Sanshoku. Can't ignore the 4, 5, 6 Sanshoku possibilities. That's mixed triple sequence if this is your first day on the block. Dare I ever go for Tanya here and discard the Nolan Northwinds? No, I don't think so. I think my hand is beef strong enough. And I think we keep the Northwinds, especially because if someone else is going to call a Riichi here, I want a chance to play defensively. I don't want to... That's how we lose this game. That is genuinely how we lose this game, folks. All right, here we go. Anyway, a negativity bias. That was the other bias, which is just, oh, we're so wrapped with fear that, oh, what if this happens? It's going to be so bad if this happens, you know? And that's probably the one that I am... hang on. Yeah, right? We don't really want this 4. I'm kind of happy to be able to accept a gazillion more tiles here in the character suit. Yeah, this is pretty pog. The nut draw, I'll tell you the nut draws. 3 of characters, 5 of characters, 7 of characters. All those are nut draws so that we can kind of schmoove towards a pinfoolable situation, right? We want to have all sequences. We want to have double-sided weights. That's the key to Riichi Pinfu. I get trapped in those cognitive traps a lot. Definitely a lot. And I think confirmation bias is also a weird one. Arguably, I think, ooh, okay. I mean, wait. What do I want to throw here? What do I want to Henry David throw so that we have the greatest chance at Pinfu? 4, 5, 6, and it's either a 6, 7, or no, we want to be able to accept the Dora. So we're gaming over here. We want to, that was not the right, wait, was that the right throw? No, I mean, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8. Oh, no. Oh, he kind of played this bad mode. He kind of played this bad mode with it. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do. Throw a tile that's close to the Dora. 4, 5, 6 Sanshoku, not really a possibility anymore, but I don't think that we should have kept that 4 just for Sanshoku chance, especially when we're in first place. I'm still thinking about that first round in this game, folks. Left Lord Khan into 3 Dora. I don't think that we should have called Riichi, but we had such a good Riichi. Left Lord throwing down the Riichi, the French baguette Riichi stick. It's kind of nice. Mon Dieu, zut à l'heure. Am I right? Anybody else in the club going zut à l'heure? I could. You know what I mean? I could, but it's Suji to the Dora. I don't think I do. I don't think I do, Mr. Krabs. We're also 1 tile away from getting back into Tenpai. I think, yeah, we're 1 tile away from getting back into Tenpai. If we had drawn something like 8 of characters there, or I think even probably maybe only 8 of characters, or maybe we could have drawn something in the circle suit as well. Do I have anything that's safe? Yup. And you're gonna hate that, but watch me whip Nene and fold all the way to the bank. So, oh, maybe we should have just chased this hand, because even though we are in first place and we don't have any reason to stick our necks out, my neck, my back, my tenpai, or my crack, I couldn't think of a substitute for that one. We did have a ready hand and we had an incredible weight. Should we just have gone for it? I don't know. I mean, I gotta read that chapter again, because the devil's in the details, right? It wouldn't surprise me if one of the caveats after the oracle text, that is the push-fold chart, it wouldn't surprise me if one of the paragraphs after it was like, okay, here are the exceptions to the rule. When you're in first by a large margin, you don't have to, like, the one piece is real. The one way we lost this game, what would we have needed to discard if we wanted to stay in Tenpai? We would have needed to cut 4 of characters. 4 of characters gave us the absolute keys to the kingdom. I don't know if that was forced, pardon the pun. I throw a Suji tile. Please don't have like a 7-9. No, okay, right, it's just a pawn and not a Ron. We're gaming right now. 3 of the 5s are gone. Okay, everything's happening right now. Everything's happening right now, folks. Everything's happening. What do I throw? That's an amazing question. I have no idea. So 4 of characters wouldn't have gotten us into trouble. They had 3 Dora. I don't know if we needed to cut the 4 though. Cutting the 4 gave us the triple-sided weight, which was the best case scenario for us. But I don't know if we needed to cut the 4. I think we could have maybe cut something else and just gotten onto a 2-sided weight instead, question mark. No, I mean, I don't know. We have to take a look back at that one, folks. We definitely got to take a look back at that one in the logs. I think we're only gonna get better as a result of taking a closer look. Call me Seth Meyers, the way I'm taking a closer look at those situations, to scrutinize, if you will. I think confirmation bias is bad. I think you know sometimes, and you can use this information against me once I run for office, okay? You know how sometimes I'm like, I want to fold here, and then I'm like, because I'm scared of this tile, and then afterwards, if they were waiting on that tile, I'm like, I need a handwritten apology in the comment section right now, because of what just happened there, you know? And this is a really great shape, because if we draw into a 5 of circles, we're missing a pair, so we might be able to wait for that 4 or that 7 to finish this hand. Of course, drawing into a 4 right now would be good. Drawing into a 7 would be okay, not as good. Drawing into a 4 bamboo, not that bad either, right? Not that bad either in the grand scheme of things. Can't really cheat that one. Don't necessarily love that idea. Okay, now this is a little bit interesting. We can accept the 3 of bamboo in our hand. It's still gonna be awkward. If we cheat finishing this shape or this shape, we're gonna be on a single tile wait for our pair, but it's an improvable shape, right? We can draw into a 6 of characters. Pair me up. Okay, pair me up, Scotty, and there it is. 6, 7, 8 Sanshoku. You can't ignore that possibility. If we draw into a 6 of characters, we gotta consider the possibility of 6, 7, 8 Sanshoku. It's not very, it's actually impossible, because 2 8s are already gone. This has to be our pair. Oh, is that even that good? If this has to be our pair, and all the 8s are gone, all my apes gone, we're only waiting for a 5 of bamboo. And people, I think, are going to be very, very hesitant to throw the 5 of bamboo. Uh-oh. So this is not looking that great. Wanted to keep the 2 there, but even if we drew the 3, we would be in Zuzzy Ferritin jail. And the same problem is with this. Like, I don't know if we can make something out of this 2 of characters. I think, so sometimes they'll be like, you know, I want handwritten apologies in the comment section right now. And people do. People genuinely give handwritten apologies. It's very nice when that happens. But also, no, it's just me being facetious, okay? It's me expressing the fact that I grew up as an only child the only way I know how. Give me your attention, you know what I mean? Right Lord is gonna call the Riichi. We can fold here, and we were going to fold kind of with the 2 of bamboo. Left Lord's taking a long time to think about this one. I kind of respect that. Okay, throwing a 9 of bamboo, not necessarily the safest Kyle you've ever seen. What? Oh, Left Lord is actually struggling with McDonald's Wi-Fi, but they're back now. They're back. I mean, I've been having some connectivity issues with Mahjong Soul lately. I can't even blame him. So this is a weird one. This is genuinely a weird one. 6 of circles does feel safe, right? It's inside Tsuji. They can't be waiting with a 7-8. They can't be waiting with a 4-5. We're kind of gaming. Ah, Ferritin, my worst enemy. Please tell me why. I mean, I cut it because it's inside Tsuji. What else do you want from me? They could be waiting with a pair of the 6s, but that's okay. It's not even close to the Dora. Okay, I'm sleeping with no clothes on at night. Left Lord. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Sorry, I got scared. I don't know what to throw here. I genuinely don't know what to throw here. Oh my god, that's another Dora tile. Get me out of here. I forgot everything. I forgot everything that everyone threw after Right Lord called Riichi. 7, I could have thrown the 7 there. What am I thinking, Yusong? Oh my goodness. Do I just miss tiles right now? Do I need to get my eyes checked? What happened? What happened to me? Oh my goodness. Oh, and then they sumo. Okay, get us out of there. Get us out of that mess. Like a Wolfpack viral video. Joe, help get me out of this mess. But when I ask for handwritten apologies, it doesn't matter. That's confirmation bias. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. I start pawning and cheating out the effing wazoo right now, right? Unless I want to go for like the slowest the slowest 7 pairs hand of all time. I'm sorry, Taylor, but Beyonce had one of the slowest 7 pairs hands of all time. I'm throwing the 8 of bamboo. 8 of bamboo is not talking to anybody. It's kind of like an estranged relative right now. Awkwardly standing at the family barbecue. Family barbecue. What's going on there? But so here's the thing. Asking for the handwritten apologies, I think, is confirmation bias. I think sometimes it's not. If I have a good reason for it, if I genuinely have a good reason for it, yo, we can't play this hand slow. I think we just got to start pawning and cheating out the wazoo. I think we genuinely got to go for it. Plus, and you're never going to hear me say these words ever again, so please savor this moment. Going all triplets, even if we don't get the green dragon, all triplets is kind of easy to come by, okay? So he's really lost sight of himself in a way, but in another sense, he's just beginning to find himself. We don't need to cut the door here. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai. Okay, here's the thing. Please tell me why. Sleeping with no clothes on. So here's the thing. All triplets is genuinely a possibility. I think that is a huge misplay to go for all triplets. All triplets, had we not been able to pawn the green dragon, might have been one of our only game plans to success for a valid hand with this one. However, we still have 8 tiles, 2 copies of the 2 of care. Aren't you so effing happy that we're waiting on this? We already have the Mangan, green dragon, red 5, Dora. We already have 4 Han in this hand. We don't need the 6 Han. We genuinely don't need the 6 Han. We just want to win this one and just ruin dreams, okay? So that was a good play. I know it would have made a better thumbnail. Hanemon, all triplets, green dragon, 3 Dora, or whatever. Oh, that's fine. Just throw it before anyone else calls Riichi. Oh, God. All right, Lord. Breathe your last breath. Oh, I'm evil now. Breathe your last breath. Me throwing that red 5 means I'm in Tenpai, okay? Oh. I'm sumoing my clothes off at night. So we can't get caught up in the cognitive biases, because if we do, we're no better than a Reddit commenter on /r/politics. And I don't know about you, but I'd like to avoid that fate more than anything else in this world. More than anything else in this world, folks. If we could all throw Vivian Westwinds here and do a redeal, okay, I guess not. For a moment there, I thought about throwing 5 of characters, going for the half outside hand right off of the bat. It's still a possibility. But doesn't this kind of speak to you? Doesn't this kind of whisper sweet nothings in your ear? Isn't this hand kind of shaping up to be like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Like, doesn't this hand kind of just have 5 shapes? I could have kept the Southwind there, and I should have. That's a misplay by yours truly. Should have thrown the Green Dragon. Why? Southwind, if we get it, it's 2 Han for us. If we get the Green Dragon, it's 1 Han. And in terms of tile efficiency, it's absolutely the same right now. Okay, then. Okay, and we're gaming right now. This hand was nothing moments ago. This is one of the luckiest games I've played in a really long time. I'm not going to deny you that. I've hardly had to think about any of these situations, really. Last night I was reading the Riichi Mahjong puzzle book, and it's very, very difficult, but it's kind of magical in the sense that, hang on. I think I should just throw this, right? I think I should just throw this. I understand that it's not the greatest in terms of tile efficiency. Like, we could always throw this and then, you know, draw into a 5-6, throw this away, and then throw this away, and then we have Pinfu. But we're 1 tile away from Tenpai if we draw into a 6 or a 9 or a 6 or a 9 here, right? It's kind of nice with it. I'm not going to deny that that's kind of nice with it. That's kind of toy with it. And if we draw into a 5 of circles, we could throw this away and then this away. And then we still have Pinfu, right? And I think it's nice keeping some safe tiles. And you know what? Red Dragon, I'm not going to deal in with the Red Dragon later on in the game. You can have it. Go ahead. Get yourself something nice. Yeah. Don't need it. This is so late into the video, but can I do this? Oh, I'm so sorry. If there's a way that you see this, please let me know. Someone subscribed to me on Twitch when I wasn't even streaming. It's a contrarian action. I thank them via a contrarian manner by doing my Family Guy impressions. Here we go. This is very, very late into the video. Very, very late into the video. I apologize. Peanut, is your name a mispronunciation, kinda, of a musical instrument? Lowish, that's why my name is Benjo2111. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. That's not even a Twitch Prime. Thank you for the 6 months. I genuinely appreciate it. And you have to understand, some people might not want to know how the sausage is made as Right Lord wins that hand. We were going to huge fold right on out of there. We were genuinely going to huge fold right on out of there. This hand, we would really like to draw into a pair of any of these honor tiles, because we really want to start opening our hand, pawning and sheeing until the cows come home, right? And those cows always traveling. You have to understand, as soon as I started thanking people via my Family Guy impressions, the money just started rolling in, you know? And it's hard because, you know, that money is kind of corrupting. It makes you lose sight of yourself. It's like, oh, these people don't even deserve the Family Guy impressions. I should just stop them right now. It's very corrupting, the force that, you know, we were dealing with there. I'm gonna rock right now. I'm gonna keep my MFing Eastwind as a safe tile. I have no idea what left Lord's going for. Okay, it seems like the world's most obvious half flush in the circle suit, or maybe just a okay, spooky scary, am I right? Kind of spooky scary. I don't have to play this hand. You genuinely, like, you can't make me eat my vegetables. I'm not gonna play this hand. You can't make me. This hand is very okay. We can still accept a 7, right? This, how do we lose this hand? How do we lose this hand? We deal into half flush all triplets with the Eastwind. Okay. Yes, absolutely. Left Lord, you've got something horrendous cooking up. I genuinely don't know what this is. If I had to guess, it's either some kind of half flush hand gone wrong or an all triplets. Someone's thinking about something. Maybe a Left Lord has the, okay. It's a half outside hand with a, oh, I should have thrown away the 1-2. What am I doing here? What am I doing? But throwing away 1s and 2s are kind of dangerous, but they can't have the last, they can't do anything with these 1s and 2s. We see the last one of circles. We're one tile away from Tenpai is what I was thinking. If we draw into 3 of circles, we are in Tenpai for a double-sided weight. Left Lord, if they have half outside hand, 1 Dora, they have 2 Han. It's only a 2 Han hand. So it's nothing to be super scared about. They can have another 1, 2, 3, and then that's 3 Han. How scared am I of 3 Han? Goku-san is Gohan. I'm a little bit more scared of 3 Han, but we're sitting at such a gargantuan point lead that it doesn't really matter. 3 of circles coming out of the woodwork, okay. We would love one of those in our hand if someone else is buying. Again, we could maybe even draw into like a 7, 8, 9 here, but it's Super Mario Maker spicy throwing away some of these tiles. And you know what? We don't have to. We can just stockpile on our wealth like we're the frickin' 1% that's slowly destroying the world and the forests. And that's not someone that you want to be. But and then that's it. You know what I mean? Win this game of Riichi Mahjong the intended way, as Richard Garfield intended. So 7 of circles is safe. Let's see if you had another 1, 2, 3. You didn't, but this is just it was a full outside hand. I didn't even consider that possibility. Had they had full outside hand 2 Dora, that's very, very spicy. So, okay, all right, fair enough. Be fair enough. South 3 right now, as I like to call it, South free. Our starting hands have been pretty nice. Not gonna lie to you there. They've been pretty nice indeed. Would love to keep this as a safe tile, but our hand can definitely win. This hand can actually win. So I'm gonna keep some of I'm just gonna keep my floating tiles. What's the nut draw? 3 of characters is the nut draw. Dora is the 4 of characters. We can make use of the 4 of characters. Now that I realize that the Dora is the 4 of characters, I kind of want to get rid of this 1, 2 shape. But it is a shape in our hand, and we cannot ignore that, right? If we draw into a 3 here, isn't that kind of the nuts? Riichi, Pinfu, red 5, pure double sequence here in the circle suit. We could get 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Any of those are possibilities here. Could have even, you know what? Arguably, I should have kept the Eastwind there as a safe tile and thrown away the 4 of bamboo. I mean, but the 4 of bamboo is nice. The 4 of bamboo is nice. It gives us a Christmas card every year. If we draw into like a 3 or a 5, this 1, 2 is not long for this universe. 1, 2 actually needs to get out of our hand if we draw into a 3 or a 5. Left Lord pawning up their Seatwind. Not really scared of that. They threw away a 2 of characters. Sometimes that can come from a 2-4-4 shape early on, and that would be scary. That would be spooky scary if they had a pair of the Dora. Seatwind 2 Dora. Someone could, you know, they could pawn champ, and then suddenly they have 3 Dora. I could, yeah, I was just thinking about this. I could pawn to get into Tenpai? No, I don't think so. Bartleby the Scrivener, I would simply prefer not to. You can't make me. You can't make me. We're not even in Tenpai yet. What do we want to see here? 4 of circles would be nice with it. Lean with it, rock with it even. Throw, oh, okay. Am I scared? How scared am I? They throw 1 of bamboo. They're probably waiting with like a, I don't know, a 3-4 or something. If I had to guess, but that could just be completely and utterly wrong. The Yusong Liu autobiography. Oh, you know what I learned recently? Someone in the Discord posted this. Apparently, I've been saying Dana Chiba, the author of Riichi Book 1, this entire time. I think his name is pronounced Dinah Chiba, and this is humiliating. I'm genuinely so sorry that I fricked this up for so long. That is like genuinely not okay. I'm so sorry. My only excuse is ignorance, and that's not even a good excuse. You know what I mean? Hang on. What do I throw here? Please tell me why. How many 5s are visible? All the 5s are visible. You can't be waiting with a 4-5. You could be waiting with a 7-8 though. Not gonna lie to you there. And Left Lord is gonna sumo off with the 6 of circles. A very perfectly fine double pair weight. And they understand the assignment. If they keep winning with small hands, they could probably end this game in second. Trying to protect the plate right now. I get it. I totally understand. This is a great hand. This is an absolutely beautiful hand to sail into the sunset with. The only thing that's a little spicy is that the green dragon is the Dora, and if someone oh, okay, that's beautiful. Left Lord cuts the green dragon immediately. They don't want anyone. I love that move. I genuinely love that move. I love that move even. 1, 2, 3 in a 4-5-5 shape. I'm not gonna turn up my nose at that. If we chi or draw into a 2 of circles, it's pretty nice with it. Is this ever a, okay, immediately I'm gonna throw it away. Is this ever a 7 pairs hand? I don't think so. 4 pairs, Now it is definitely not, folks. We are one tile away from Tenpai, and it's the easiest, and these are some of the easiest tiles in the MFing game to acquire. And there it is, folks. No one's having fun today except for me. No, actually, no one is having fun today except for me. Hang on, what is my weight right now? Yeah, it's 7 tiles. I could pawn there and wait for these, but then I only have 6 tiles to win from. That's why you don't pawn, folks. That's absolutely why you don't pawn. I feel so bad for a crosslord. A crosslord genuinely didn't get to play this game. You know that at the end of their YouTube video, they're gonna scroll through the post-game review and be like, I was innocent, Your Honor. I was actually innocent this entire time. Please, I need to see this. Oh my. It's absolutely beautiful, folks. This is what's a more beautiful thing in the world? You can't name it. Waking up early to see the sunset, Snoozeville. Finding self-actualization and a loving community of friends and family, snooze. Incremental gains in a Riichi Mahjong client, I wake. All right, here we go. Yeah, I don't know if this is right. I genuinely don't know if this is right. So I throw this Khan Academy, the Khan Academy, into 3 Dora. I did not notice, by the way. I did not notice. I throw the 2, and I slam the Riichi because now we have 2 chances at Oradora. What are you waiting for? You're not even in Tenpai, but you're so close to a devastating hand. You're so close to a game-ending hand as the dealer. I robbed you. I genuinely... and a crosslord is playing safe against 2 players, right? They're doing double Dutch right now. Look at this. I call Riichi. Imagine this table state. Like a terribly rude YouTube comment. Imagine it starts with the word imagine, but I say that facetiously. A lot of people on this channel are really nice with the word imagine. People are like, imagine being good at Riichi Mahjong and having cool song parodies. I'm not just saying that. That's genuinely true. You could have folded here. You could have. Oh, okay. I'm gonna do a little tisk tisk. I'm gonna do a little shame on you. 9 of characters is safe. Red dragon is safe. The only way you deal in is if someone has a single tile weight. I understand you're scared of the half flush, so I can understand not wanting to throw this. But this tile, you gotta throw this away. You gotta throw this away. Why are you still fighting? You gotta consult the Oracle. This is a very far away hand from ready. And you don't know that your ending weight is gonna be good. And it's a low scoring hand as well. L plus touch grass plus maidenless. You know what I mean? So what happens here? It's the late game. It's the mother freaking late game, baby. I love that safe tile throw. I love that safe tile throw. You are in Tenpai, and you can either throw... Oh, yeah. You can either throw a red 5. No. Oh, but do you, though? No. No, you throw 3 and you deal into me. What? Okay, that's interesting. So they have Seat Wind, all triplets. That's 3 Han, right? And if they sumo, they have 3 concealed triplets. That's 5 Han. That's 5 Han. I can understand not wanting to fold here. I can absolutely understand not wanting to fold here. I can also kind of, in a perverse way, understand this 5 of bamboo discard. You see all the 7s. No one can be waiting with a 7-6, a 6-7. But someone could be waiting with a 3-4. You see some of the 3s and some of the 4s. But there's only 8 tiles left. You only got 2 chances to sumo. Your hand is ready. And I'm gaming. I'm gaming all the way to the bank right now. And I do have that 3-4. I do have that 3-4. And my 4 could come from a 3-4-4 shape. This is one of those situations where I think a Mahjong pro can probably glean, especially because of the fact that this 4 came from within my hand. It could be seen as me just trying to fold as well. But maybe a Mahjong pro would be able to like see like, oh, a recently discarded tile. The 4 has something to do with your winning shape, right? 3-4-4 with it. I don't know if I would have been able to play. I think you need to be really, really good at Riichi Mahjong to see that. So Right Lord deals into my half flush. This doesn't even look like a half flush in the bamboo suit. That's the sickening part. It looks like a half flush in the circle suit. I haven't discarded a single circle tile. That's disgusting. That honestly is like, it's like stank on the beat. You know what I mean? You know, jazz musicians are always looking like they just smelled a fart. That's one of those fart smelling hands. Okay, I'm just playing defense here. So, Right Lord calls Riichi. You go Suji Gaming. This should be a relatively beef safe enough tile. And you have a good hand, and you don't want to immediately do the Omega laydown. I understand that. And you deal in here. You deal in here. Why? Because you're in Tenpai for a single tile wait. Oh, it's a bad wait, but you do have a ready hand, and you are the dealer. But it's a bad wait, and it's not a high scoring hand. But this is like a terminal tile. It's like beef safe enough. In a perverse way, I understand this, but if you're going by the letter of the law, I think you're supposed to do epic laydown, which is 8 of circles. Or 9 of, dude, 9 of characters as well. You have a gazillion safe tiles. I understand you're the dealer. If they sumo this hand, you lose the dealer penalty and all that jazz. I understand. What would I have done here? What genuinely would I have done here? I draw into a 7-8-9. It's super pog, like a New Jeans song. I think I would have thrown the 9s because this is a safe kind of way to straddle the difference between offense and defense. So if you throw the 9, you're not in Tenpai. I mean, you get this is basically if you throw the 5 here, it's like you're chasing the Riichi. Oh, this is wait. This is now they call Riichi. Oh, you are in Tenpai, and this is basically like you chasing. It's basically you chasing. You have dealer, Red Dragon, Dora. I don't think I would have chased for this. This is 2 Han. You can't even buy a sandwich with 2 Han. You can throw this away, You can still chi into a 6 and end up on a single tile wait. It's not good. It's not bad, though. I understand not wanting to do give up the dealer penalty, though. Wasn't there another hand that we had to see where something happened? Exhaustive draw? Wasn't this the hand? I'm sleeping with no clothes on at night. So I'm going safe mode. You've heard of sicko mode. I'm going safe mode. I draw into Tenpai. If I cut this, it's a triple-sided wait for a 2, a 5, or an 8. There's a gazillion tiles. No, it isn't. What am I talking about? Jesse, what are you talking about? It's a double-sided wait. It's a double-sided wait for 5 and 8. 2 8s are gone. 1 5 is gone. So I have how many winning tiles? Out of 8, minus 2, that's 6. Minus 1, that's 5. 5 winning tiles, and I have to discard something super spicy to get there. It's Tsuji to the door. People are going to want to keep their 5s and 6s. And I still remember that they're waiting for the 3. So I don't hate my Northwind laydown. Yeah, I don't hate this Northwind laydown. We're still 1 tile away. If we chi into a 5 or an 8, aren't we in Tenpai? No, we're not. But like, we're so close. You can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions. Feel the rain on my skin. You can chase the Riichi here. Oh, it is a good wait. We are the dealer, and it's Riichi, Pinfu, Red 5, Dora. Oh, I think we might be supposed to chase here. But this tile is so spicy, and I really needed this one. Dyna Chiba. I'm saying this in a hopefully not like I'm not trying to be a jerk about it either. I don't know Dyna Chiba. I've just really appreciated their work, you know? And I've been mispronouncing their name the whole time. People don't know this, but my name is Yusong, and I like pronouncing it Yusung. A lot of people say Yusung. I like pronouncing it Yusung. And even like, but I don't really care at the end of the day. It's an anglicization of Yusong, and you can put the emphasis on the U there, right? So it doesn't really matter, but just that's a you know, in case that ever comes in handy, in case someone's ever mugging you in a back alley and they're like, give me all your money, unless you know how to pronounce Yusung. And then it's me mugging you. That's the only situation. Watch out, folks. I'm in my thievery era. That's gonna do it for today's video. Hey, if you enjoyed this song or you enjoyed the genre, make sure to leave a like and a comment. It helps out the channel a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future, new videos every day. I stream on Twitch live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. PST. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord and our VODs channel, in case you can't ever make it live. Till next time, please take care of yourself, and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.